¿Qué lo que mi gente? My name is Kevin. Welcome to KevDoes and welcome to the most in-depth bikepacking setup series you're ever gonna see. Now we all know that cars need fuel, but us humans need water and food to power us on awesome adventures and trips. So what we're gonna dive into today is the setup that I brought for water and food while climbing almost double the height of Everest on my bike through Colorado and Wyoming. Stick around. All right, moving on to my, starting off with my water filtration system. What I have is a Sawyer mini squeeze with a Knock Vecto bag. I would highly recommend this over any setup that I've seen so far for a couple reasons. Or the main thing is just the versatility of it. So you can do a normal filtration, right? You just screw this onto the bottom and then you can filter by rolling. Roll it up and squeeze and it shoots out the water. You can also set this up as a gravity filter system. So you put the Sawyer on the bottom, then you can tie this up to a branch or to your bike, anything like that at all. They can hold it up. And then you can go ahead and fill your water bottles while you're doing something like setting up camp. And then last, it also acts just as an extra 2-liter water bag. So when we were going through the Great Divide, I didn't have enough water in my 3 water bottles, so I was able to fill this up with an extra 2 liters of water that I'll use at some other point on the trip once I ran out of water in my water bottles. I also got this Hydra Pack 1-liter bottle. Now this, it was actually Ryan's, but it popped a hole in it and he didn't want it anymore, so I figured I could salvage it, and I did. Again, same thing on the Great Divide. This was an extra liter of water, and it folds up to nothing, so it takes up no extra space, but is some extra water capacity, and the Sawyer actually fits on this as well. So you can do the same exact thing where you fill this up with dirty water, and then use this as water filtration if you want to. But this was clean water for me, just an extra water bottle. Last in the water category, I just had 3 bottles total. So you can see 2 of them fit inside the main frame, 1 fit on the underside of the down tube. I think that's called. Yep, underside of the down tube. So these are just 2 normal water bottles. The only thing special that I did differently, I was trying out this Fidlock bottle where there's actually no bottle cage. It's just these 2 little magnets that stick out, and this actually clamps onto there magnetically, then you twist to unlock it. And it's really nice because while you're riding, this does a great job. Once you hear it click in, you know it's not going to come out. You don't have to fiddle with putting the bottle in and out, especially on a bumpy gravel road. The only thing I don't like about this is this cap. It gets full of gravel and dust, but then also as you're trying to drink from it, it compresses. It doesn't do a good job of staying open. It also doesn't have much water flow. So Fidlock, if you fix the cap, I think you have an awesome system. All right, moving on to the cook system. I simply had these 2. This was, what size is this? Medium size little can of gas. Nothing special about this. This is just what I could find for, it was a decent price. That then was used with this system. So on the outside, what you see is one of those reflectors that go in the front of your car that was like $5 at Walmart or something. I cut it up and made it into like a little koozie for this setup. So if I take this off, what we have underneath is a Snow Peak mug. I think this is 700 ml or something. It's not the small one, but it's not the biggest one as well. It fits 2 cups of water in it. Inside of that, I have a sponge to clean it out. Hot sauce, because I feel like you always have to add some hot sauce. This is a little base for the can of gas. This is just a flint. I like this because I know this is always going to work, whereas a lighter, I have a lighter in here too, but I'm pretty sure this stopped working one day after it got, yeah, see, it's rusted shut. So I like the flint because I know that it's always going to work. Then last down here is the BRS stove. This, I don't understand this. It's a titanium stove that is super small, super light, and it only costs like $15 or something. I mean, this is it. This is the whole stove. And then you just put it under here. This screws right onto the top of your gas canister, and it boils water really quick. It's really efficient as well. So I have no complaints with this.
Do you cook when you're on the trail? If so, what's your setup? If not, why? This is the last video in this series. I hope you guys have learned something awesome. I hope you guys have learned something that's going to help facilitate your next adventure when you get out the door. Subscribe if you haven't yet for a lot more content, a lot more amazing series just like this one. We're gonna have a lot of fun in the future. So you're gonna wanna join this awesome family. Last, thank you, my patrons. Thank you so much. Again, I can't say thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely appreciate your decision to support me, support this channel, and help support the cause of getting people past the boundaries that are in their head. I'm just gonna leave you guys with this one last message. Get out. Get out. Not only outside physically, but also get out of your comfort zone. There's a beautiful, amazing life that lies beyond that false phrase in our head of I can't. You can do a lot more than you know that you're capable of. You just gotta go.